Hi, welcome back to Crafty Little Things. I'm just doing this challenge today, a very quick and simple card. Joe's Set Challenge. I did talk about it in my last video because I've done 2 challenges today and this is the second of them. So I'm not going to go on about it too long, but it's like a tic-tac-toe challenge. So you choose a line across, down, you know, horizontal, vertical or diagonal. And then your card must have those elements. So I went for green, spots and cas, which is, has to have green on it, has to have spots on it, and it has to be clean and simple. So I think I've achieved that. Maybe it's not as simple as I would have liked, and it might not be as clean as I would have liked either. But anyway, so I went for an old olive base, and then I hand stamped old olive onto a piece of Whisper White, and then I stamped the frog with a thinking of you. Just edged it off in old olive ink and put some old olive stitched ribbon on the along the front. I've got a couple of marks on this. I've already used the other side because I made a mess. Well, I never made a mess, I just got my stamp was a bit far away, that's all. But anyway, I'm going to put this together. So I'll just give you the dimensions quickly and show you what I used. So the card is 5 by 8 and then it's scored, folded and scored in the middle at 4, and that's old olive cardstock, which is current and going nowhere, thank goodness, because I love it. Then I've got a piece of Whisper White which measures 4 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I stamped it with old olive, and I used the dots from an old stamp set which was last year's celebration, and I used this dotty stamp here with old olive, and I just stamped it all around. I'll just give you these dimensions in centimetres. So 4 by 5, so that's 12.7 centimetres by 10.2 centimetres. I'm sure you can double that up. And then 4 3/4 by 3 3/4 is 12.1 centimetres by 9.5 centimetres. And then I took a piece of Whisper White which measures 4 by 3, so that's 10.2 centimetres by 7.6 centimetres. And what I did was I just rounded off the top corner of my card and the top corners of the 2 layers, and then I took this ribbon and just wrapped it around and fastened it with some glue on the back, and then using old olive I stamped on the frog, which was from the Love You Lots gorgeous stamp set, which is a retired hostess stamp set, but I see so many people using this still. It's really popular, and you do see it a lot on resale sites. It's great for sort of a clean and simple card. And that's it. And so I'm just going to layer this up. I'm just going to put some Tombow on the back of the mat because I've kept it clean and simple. Like I say, I have got a couple of little smudges on that, but I'll just use a rubber to get those off. I could redo it, but and then I've got loads of dimensionals on the back of here, and like I said, I've just to attach my ribbon on the back, all I did was I just run some fast fuse across and then just stuck the ribbon down to it. God, it's such a lovely day. If you can hear a lot of noise and things going on, everyone's just got up, and the dogs are out enjoying the sunshine, playing out. I've been out with them a couple of times already myself. And then I just stuck that, I'm just going to stick that onto there, and I have just edged the card by dipping it in the old olive ink, but don't worry, there's a couple of smudges like I say, but I'll get them off with a rubber. It does work if you get a bit of ink, or it shouldn't be, just get a rubber and take it off. But I've found that you do have to really wait until your ink's really dry, otherwise it just spreads it. So that's it. That's my card. That's my entry to that challenge. Do look around on Facebook and blogs and stuff for challenges, because you find some really good ones. I just did a sketch challenge before this for Positively Papercraft, and this was like a colour riot and a pattern riot. Just totally not like me at all. This is more my style. But I just wanted to do something a little bit different and just go crazy and use up scraps as well. And, you know, I know people who would love this card much more than they'd love this one. And I know people who would love this one much more than they'd love this one. So, you know, different styles for different people, different occasions. So anyway, yeah, so that card I made in a previous video, so it should be available now. And this one, obviously, is a quick one for today. Thanks for joining me. Enjoy the rest of the bank holiday weekend. I've got a couple of projects I'm going to hopefully work on later, but I think I'm going to enjoy this weather. Okay, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.